Let's go.
Shall we, Mohan? A little PGL Shanghai, excuse me, Perfect World Shanghai major cast. Good to get it rolling. Fnatic Cloud9. Not the way they wanted to kick off the opening stage of the major, of course. Best of one loss, though. It's not the end of the day. Let's see if they turn it around. Every single player wakes up this morning hoping to be 2-0. God forbid 0-2. blameF in the middle of the pack with Beretta's single frag. A-Site looks prime for the taking, at least to Cloud9, but you've got this donut pack ready for the fight. Trade frag's back. Icy comes up with a couple and body.
You know who loves donuts, baby? It's Heavy God.
Done just like that. Clean kills, big clash. That's what... You know, we see the contact on Pillar, but he quickly moves.
They probably won't be ready for 2 still on A. They would think max 1 at the moment, blameF or the other.
Ready to go, and he trades out with the double. Not able to finish off Axile, whose rating has been improving with this Cloud9 roster. 2 LAN events for this Cloud9 roster, right? Completely revamping the roster ahead of the 2025 season. And Axile starting to find a little groove. Crims, though, he gets space out into the bomb site where he does get clipped by Axile. Heavy God trade back out from A main. So both positions known for Body, who was lucky to survive the first fight. Does he come back in late round? No, sir. Axile hones in with the 4K.
I'm a fan of what we've seen from them, and again, individual level, when you look at Cloud9 versus Fnatic, it's basically, you know, how big of a game can blameF have, and then will Heavy God pop off? Will Axile pop off? Will Icy pop off? So there's just more potential, it feels like, right now in C9.
blameF, you spoke of him. The only one equipped to do something this round. But you just mentioned it, right? You want to pop off from blameF? Dude, sub 1.0 rating at the RMR. He wasn't a reason that they got to play at the major. It was all blameF. And so that's why he is the only name on the list of players that you kind of put forward for Fnatic.
It's a shame. It's you know, I like the pickup of Knock on paper. He's somebody that I've been a fan of for a long time. He's also the new addition to the team, and the reason that they have only played like a couple of months together. So those growing pains might get exposed. Cloud9 have been working on this project for a little bit longer, and it looks like that time has resulted in some improvement. Axile, there should be another easy situation unless everybody gets mopped and 3 players go down with no trade. So 1 miss won't be the end. Fnatic back in the game.
Well, this T-side had to be better than what they offered up in the opening match versus Liquid. Looked better thanks to a pistol win, but a pistol win in conversion doesn't always mean much. The question's still there, but an entry frag, an excellent opening for Cloud9, trying to charge down Body. He's hanging on, and they're not doing a good job of getting him out of here before the rotation comes over. blameF is able to offer up a follow-up, but it's still man advantage for Cloud9 off of the back of pistols.
Oh, look how they're playing it.
My God, 3 players grouped up, looking for the peak. AK's in hand, first bait, excellent setup. Crim's spray's not good for both, but now it's down to just 12 health. A single shot from Icy gets it over the line. Heavy God opens up, and these 2 teams go tit for tat, and sometimes they never come back.
Most of the time.
This case, at least, Axile trying to make a name for himself in this revamped Cloud9. But what was left of the economy for Fnatic's all here. And Icy sends one through. A lineup that could have been in a previous round, but the first one comes with a second. Boomich bests blameF.
That's his first kill.
Heavy God takes over position inside of Cave. How about this move over to the A site right now? Cloud9 honestly bolstering that defense and to be real with you, Fnatic have put the right pieces in the right place. The little that's left over, we get this solo fade coming out from Boomich.
But Crims can't nade Molly from here. So
does he bait at least the attention in for that temple swing? We're waiting for it, but Nox not hitting shots, and Crims gets pinched because Boomich does arrive from the other end of the map. Icy with 2 inside
I'll tell you why I don't like the setup. Intentions are good with the players there. I think people watch that.
Fools.
Who would do that? Would do that.
Stanislaw doubters. Icy looking for it again, but the flash pressure, this is a little bit better. They've got them at least corralled into a corner. Body making the most of 1, but it still comes at a...
It's a sharp shot there, Icy. Another great kill for him.
We're not talking about 75-year-olds here.
Right. You're not surprised when you hit the ground. Right.
You're fine. I do like this grouping up of the three. Nox going to give us something to talk about. Sets up Crims.
Nice.
There we go. Bomb delivered at his feet. Something of a bit of a difference, right? We haven't really seen them fighting for front cave that hard.
Also, they did an earlier push, so to have two more people there after their B push also got shut down, I think that was something a little bit harder to expect. So, okay.
Clearly, Cloud9 are setting an early target on A.
I was going to say I was happy to see the setup, but they're peeling out of it, which makes me a little bit uncomfortable because right now we've got a formation of the T players towards A, but it looks like Nock might actually benefit from this push. But wait, how far is he going?
Oof, standing in the open now, trying to join up with the Red Room players. Crims just comes out through smoke. At least Nock's able to scoop one up, but that was 4 players from Fnatic ready to fight in mid. In doing so, they've offered up this opening. Inters absolutely skates through the bomb site. Nock forced to fall back. Icy takes his angle, hits a second.
Come on.
And Mattis nowhere to be found with this beautiful late lurk from Heavy God. Now, sure, bomb is awkwardly down, but Heavy God hasn't overplayed his hand here. Matt is obviously wondering, why does that bomb not go down? Somebody's got to be hunting me. He gets the contact. This is a winnable 1v3 as he takes damage into the corner of the wall. The bomb gets scooped. He tries to escape, but Icy wins it out, swapping to the M4. Careful, Cloud9.
But again, the winning move was the A push from Cloud9. It has been throughout this whole half.
Yeah, shout out Inter slipping in. Absolutely establishing enough space for the likes of Icy to then take over Nox op angle. And Nox, speak of the devil, now here back with a Famas. Tries to keep his head down. Pat comes out, does peel Inters off the play, but it's still the double out of Cloud9 to bolster that push into the bomb site. Bomb gets dropped with this forward attempt from Crims ahead of the smoke. He peels into it, giving time for the rotate of body to go towards CT spawn, and he gets no contact. Cloud9 just kind of letting their foot off the pedal for a moment.
They have lots of time to work with, at least, so...
Icy locks into the corner. Body decides not to press the issue.
There is actually some insecurity here for Cloud9, or for Fnatic, I should say. They don't know where the bomb is, and they don't have anybody watching A. So there's a small chance of a huge rotation, but for now they're staying patient.
Oh, that could have been Body. The MP9 swings with good damage, and it is Mattis to clean up shop. 4 rounds to Fnatic, 2 of them sprinkled in here at the very tail end.
Welcome, traveler, to the realm of dream skins. You won't believe your luck, but it's true. A cascade of adventures awaits just for you. Are you ready? Quickly, our cases pursue. Welcome to Skin Club, a place that is not just a case-opening platform with skins, but a real community of CS2 players. Open cases for your favorite game. Free openings are waiting for you every day. If the desired skin fell out, put it in your inventory. Do not fall out. Upgrade it to your desires. Can't pick a case? Get into battles, compete with other players, and decide the outcome right here and right now. Do you think that nothing can surprise you? Then every month, exclusive events with different themes are waiting for you. Earn event points and get access to exclusive cases. Let cases carry your cares away to Skin Club, where your inventory calls to play.
For horses.
But if you just turn your head to the left, it actually helps with that, so.
I see. Beretta's in position. Oh, that's smoke, man. You really gonna push through that?
Oh, they're still coming through?
No way. Oh, the flashes miss the front runners. Axile tears their heads off.
Did absolutely nothing, by the way.
And it does not pay off. But they do find a relatively open B bomb site. And obviously, Cloud9 at a 5v2 advantage. Just think, maybe we do give him a plant. The retake seems easy enough. The King of Kings hits the ground. Heavy God with the impact. Cloud9, who we know have a CT side in their back pocket. Like they got the tough end of bad negative energy whenever it was in the Cloud9 roster.
Yeah.
You know, they felt affected by it, as did Shiro. We all remember Shiro crying in a live map. Obviously, you know, frustrations boiled over at times, and it's nice to see and nice to know that Boomich and Heavy God can come together and kind of set this environment for an inexperienced player like Icy, and he's going to drop the smoke inside of Temple.
Oh,
missed
bad
Molly.
You can't be missing nades, guys, at the major.
They just did.
Not when you have all the time in the world. And now, what, 20 seconds? They're actually turning this into... It was a fake the whole time, guys. Let's get out of here.
Just run. run for the hills and try to hit A. Right now, Inter's deep temple, no A main pressure. So, I mean,
it's all about Inters.
If anybody slides up close into him, that could be one problem, but he drops the AK. Galil gives cover, and the bomb's going to go down with man advantage still held onto, but they can't cross over, scramble for the gun. They've got to go back into Donut. Pressure into the CT, but he peeks before the flash. A second piece of missed utility.
Yeah.
Small mistakes for Fnatic's here. Cracks in otherwise what could have been an upset round. Retake comes forward. Now man advantage back to the CTs. Crimson body from inside Donut, though. That is what's going to make the difference.
Icy's going to walk away from this. There's no smoke to use. He'll have to go now, and this will be a round one for Fnatic. They can take this one. That's a big win. They needed it.
Talk about making it hard for yourselves.
Yeah, yeah.
They boost, surely. Surely. Boomich standing in the smoke. Does he want Icy to jump on his head? Yes, there's going to be a timing for the M4 to try to get in. Contact back sight, it's right there. But too many targets. They peel away. He gets the fade shot through on body.
He knows two are back sight at the moment. No CT is flanking, and the time is ticking with no kids.
It's good damage. It is good damage on Crimson Knock. It is doable damage, but bomb beyond the halfway point. Like you said, no kit already. This one's going to get dire, but 2 instant kills inside of the bomb site. Blame F, what can you offer? Your ramp players allowed them to cross. There's 5 men inside sight. Nobody can stop them. Boomich on the bomb with time. Cloud9, 1 M4, all they need.
That's great aim and a great retake from Cloud9, but, you know, tisk here, Fnatic. They had a position that they should not have given up.
Now Cloud9 poised to just skip merrily into the 1-1 pool. 3 rounds, all they need. We've got the Galil of Heavy God in the corner.
Nice.
Knock zones him. Here's the AK swinging for more, but Axile's able to just hold that back line till Mattis comes at him from the other side. And again, this is much like the previous solo AK-1 Galil buy, where Mattis ends up giving the critical cover in sight. You get the entry from Blame F previously, 2 rounds ago. This time it's Knock up ramp, and then Mattis delivers.
And are they have some utility and a kit, and they're actually all grouping up. I know there's almost no time to win this, but because of where the T's are playing this from, there's a small chance that they get away with this. I'm not joking.
They're starting to leave, but time is so close. MP9's going to have to come cover. Somebody's got to get on the bomb right now. Icy's defusing. Icy's defusing, and Crim's with it. No!
There is a chance they get away with this.
11 on the board.
Oh my God.
That is a backbreaker.
Read like a picture book.
And, you know, that's that kind of like minute decision making where everybody has to be on the same page. Inters has to cover that 1 kill while we get Icy moving into the ball. Everything had to be crossed and dotted. And my God, Cloud9 pulled that off. And I think that's the kind of round that makes you, if you want to believe in Cloud9, be a little more confident.
Yeah. Yeah, they do have some good mid rounds. Absolutely.
You know, I dare you to identify a mistake that Cloud9 have made in this game, really.
Yeah, you know, they got eco'd once, whatever. You know, it's a giant shadow that Fnatic casts in terms of their errors so far.
They're going to try to rush down the Donut player, but Inter's here to help Axile.
Oh, man. What a
Lots of experience between the two. And they tether nicely. Crims is able to wrap around. He's probably now thinking that the player's left. Little does he realize, Inter's just underhands the nade onto his feet. Blame F in a 1v4 attempt at 20 seconds.
But why do they keep forcing it, right? Why do they keep forcing the smoke pushes every single time?
Not going to move a muscle. Cloud9 still leaning back, and Inter's on the pixel gap with smoke in hand, ready to throw it as Fnatic show their approach.
Got to go for an A-Rap strat. There's no one main right now, so I don't know if this is just a lurk, but it looks like it. And Cloud9 aware of what's happening, but still bifurcated the CTs. Body spots one.
Missed shot out of Icy. They know the split's inbound.
Oh, but they're not approaching it correctly.
And they didn't get their opening kills on the bomb site, so Axile's able to chase that train that moved through spawn. Something finally goes the way of Fnatic, but it's got to be a Knock Crims 2v5 to even hope to keep them in this. Pressure continues from that CT spawn, and poor Crims back completely exposed. For all he knows, he could have already been dead, but it's all in from CT lane here for Cloud9. Heavy God to lead the charge into the trade train. Sure enough, he gets it, and C9 go 1-1 as Fnatic will hereby face elimination every step of the way.